Hey, welcome to an episode of Beers, Jack of Barbecue. So today, hunting season has started here in, well, it's in Pennsylvania. It actually started in Pennsylvania as well this past weekend, but in New Jersey it started before that. As you've seen before, our daughter's, I can say fiance now because they got engaged this past summer. Our daughter Nikki's fiance Sean already got 2 deer this year already. So I got 2 nice deer loin here. Seasoned them, found this seasoning, it's just called Pork Beach Sauce Company. It's just kind of a basic rub. It's salt, pepper, garlic, paprika, onion powder. So I seasoned those up a few hours ago. Have the wireless meter in there. I've always said before, when I've done these before, we've done them sous vide. I still think sous vide is the best way to cook venison for me because you can put it in there for 2.5 hours, make it a little bit more tender, just sear it off, get it to the perfect temperature. But I want to reverse sear some with the Slow N Sear today on the Weber Kettle. So I'm going to start them indirect. Got the meter going there. Probably going to go about 110 degrees maybe, and then sear them off to try to keep to a true medium rare. They aren't super thick. They're probably 1.5 inches going on 2 inches. So the reverse sear's a little bit touchy with that. So that's kind of why I want to keep that temperature a little bit lower because we like our meat medium rare. So we'll be putting these on the grill shortly. And we'll see you then. All right, so we're going to throw them on. I don't expect these to take real long. I'm just going to, like I said, monitor them. Going to get to about 110. And then I'll probably flip them when they get to about 75 or 80, just to kind of get even cooking. And then we'll be ready to sear. We'll bring you back shortly. All right, so we just went over 80 on both of them. It's pretty quick, and I thought it would be. And plus, I can't say I'm perfectly centered into these things, but they're looking good. I'll probably get my thermopop out to make sure I got the center right before we start searing them off. But let these go a few minutes and we'll be back to sear them off. All right, so the meter's telling me that we hit 110 already. So I want to just check a few spots myself here. Yeah, it's saying we're up there. All right, so I have another load of charcoal already on the chimney. I'm gonna move this, dump the charcoal in, and we'll start searing. All right, I'm gonna yank them off, so when I dump the charcoal, I don't make a mess on top of any of the deer meat. I also want to pull the meters out. I'm not too worried about the final temperature. I know we got a good temperature already, and the meters can't handle that high heat. We'll be back shortly. All right, so I'm going to do the searing part now. I'm just going to try to spin this grate around. Put this in these slightly. Let them go about 1 minute aside here. All right, 1 minute. It's looking good. Okay, another minute goes by. See what this other side looks like. Try to flip them a little bit different this time. And we'll go another minute. Okay, last flip. These are looking good. All right, gonna pull them off. They look nice. Looks very nice. Okay, we'll cut into them, take a taste, let you know how they worked out. As always, cheers. So here we are at the end of the cook. 2 nice venison loins. Like I said in the beginning, from our daughter's fiance, Sean. Got 2 deer ready in New Jersey. Gave me a couple of nice loins here. Seasoned them with this Pork Beach Sauce Company up in Maine. My wife and I were there for vacation, kind of found a little roadside stand, checked the place out, had a nice rub, figured I'd try it out. So here we are, did a reverse sear. So had the Kettle One, I like vodka, but I had the Kettle grill set up for indirect cooking with the Slow N Sear. Got them to about 80 degrees, flipped them, went to about 110. I double checked them with a thermopop and then seared them. I did a minute a side, 2 times each side. So 4 minutes total of the sear. And here we are, gonna cut into one, see how we did. By the juice, it's looking pretty nice. And I would say we've got a pretty close medium rare there, maybe just a touch further. Let's see what it tastes like. That's good. That rub is excellent on this. Like I said, it's pretty basic, just salt, pepper, garlic, paprika, and onion powder. But it is good. This is very good, reverse seared. I still probably like the Sous Vide a little better. Probably makes it just a touch more tender. But seeing that rub on it, took the gaminess out of this. This one worked out really well. So hopefully you like what you're seeing. Subscribe to the channel, click the bell, get reminders every time we put something out, and we'll see you next time.